Okay, this is for Ainsley, and I just remembered to start recording. We already did our grammar, so if you need help with that, let me know. But we did talk about the who, which clause here, and I wanted to tell you when you're writing a who, which clause in your writing part of the assignment, make sure you have a second verb after the who, which clause. So here's the one that we just finished working on as a class. The third species, which is the wild Bactrian camel, lives in the Gobi Desert. Notice that we have is, that's the verb for the which clause. And then we have lives, that's the second verb. So whenever you pick a sentence to add who or which to, you got to make sure there's a second verb after that. Okay, so now you're all caught up. Now we can get back to the rest of it. So we're about ready to share our paragraphs, but I only have time for one person to share. Oh, you guys are nice. They all pointed to Tommy. So we're going to hear Tommy's, and then next week, one of you girls can share. We'll just kind of take turns each week. So you can help me remember which one. Okay. So Tommy, when you're ready, go ahead and read us your first paragraph of your camels report.
There are 3 major types of camel. The Arabian camel, which has only one hump, is also called the dromedary for many years. Camels have been tamed. This type of camel is found in the Horneser, Africa, the Middle East, and Asia.
This one's actually Australia. There you go.
The
Bactrian
camel, which is the second species, has 2 humps on its back. The domesticated.
I think that word is bravely
survive in the.
Rebecca, sit down. Listen to
So
this.
now the
Central
and Eastern Asia.
Good. Okay.
Desert.
Good.
The third species is the wild Bactrian camel. Amazingly, it lives in the region of Gobi Desert. The Bactrian are endangered because the only about 1,000 left in the wild.
Good. Give me 5. That's really good. I think this word you meant to say there is only about 1,000 left, right?
So or
the is only
okay. Oh, just
yeah. Good. But I really like that you remembered your ly adverb. I see that word amazingly. And then I also heard bravely. So that was good. Both of those are really good adverbs. I like both. And you only need to underline 1. Okay, I saw you underline 2, and that's okay. But next time,
it looks like we are due 2, and then
yeah, it's a little confusing because you're hold on.
Oh yeah, because
1 per paragraph. So you're going to work on the second paragraph now, and then you'll underline 1 for that. But in the first paragraph, you only need 1. But you did great, though. I like that you have more than 1 because that makes it sound even better. But you really only have to underline 1. And then, hold on. There's 2 which clauses, and I love that too. I noticed you only underlined 1 of those, so you did great with that. But remember, when you're doing who or which, you don't need parentheses. You only need commas, and you only need to underline the who or the which, right? Okay. So excellent, though. I really like it, Tommy. Your writing is already improving so much. I really, really like it. You're doing a great job. So next week, we'll have somebody else share a paragraph. But for now, I want you to turn your keyword outline back over to the front. And obviously, you guys already did Roman numeral 1, blah, 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 blah. We are now on Roman numeral 2, right? And how many numbers do you have underneath Roman numeral 2?
9,
6, 7, 8.
10 actually.
You have 10 underneath?
Counting.
Oh, yeah. So we have the Roman numeral 2, and then we have 1 through 9, because you guys did this one last week, Roman numeral 1. So now we're going to focus on Roman numeral 2. And the first step is to read the second paragraph. So look at your original story or article
Can I read it?
about camels. No, because I'm gonna have you gotta really focus on some things. I'm gonna talk to you about some stuff. So I'm actually gonna read it, but I want you to follow along. You already have some stuff marked in there from last time, huh? This is, I'm gonna forewarn you, and Juliana knows, so don't spoil it. It kind of gets gross in the second paragraph. We're about to find out. All right, so it starts here where it says humans. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
I'm gonna read and you guys follow along in your head as you read. Humans have used camels for millennia. I'm gonna stop there for a second. Do you remember what millennia means?
For a very long time.
Yes, but millennium means 1,000.
Maybe.
Millennia means plural, thousands. Could be 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I don't know. It's just a lot, right? Many, many years. They have been trained as pack animals, but also for racing and warfare. That word warfare, by the way, means during war times, right? So they are pack animals. That means they carry stuff. They carry supplies, they carry food, they probably carry their tent and things like that. They carry it.
That's why they used them back in the Bible.
That's right. In the Bible times, they also use donkeys. They also carry stuff. Say, okay, so here it comes.
Best part.
They can be taught to pull plows and carts. Plows are the tools
that make the stuff in the ground.
like long holes in the ground to put seeds in.
Yeah.
It's almost like a shovel in the front of it. When they pull it,
And then
it creates a long groove.
Tractor or something.
Today they do, huh?
Back in the Bible times, they used donkeys.
Or oxen. Remember
Oh, yeah.
oxen? Yeah, they're strong.
They also use them to pull wagons.
Yes, they did. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay, camel milk is highly nutritious. In parts of Africa, here we go, camel urine is thought to be medicinal. Okay, what is urine again? Pee. And what is medicinal? You remember that word?
It's used for medicine.
Used for medicine.
Ew,
So I don't know if they had to drink it or if they had to, like, if they had a cut, if they put it on their skin. I have no idea.
You have like
Kinda
a
gross.
bucket behind them.
That's so gross. Okay, in many Middle Eastern countries, camel meat is served at feasts. Now, we don't eat camel in America, but in Africa and these Eastern countries they're talking about, that's normal to eat camel meat.
This is the other gross part.
Okay, here we go. Well, first, before I read the whole sentence, do you guys know what a nomad is?
Yes.
What's a nomad? Travels a lot without a home, remember? They just travel. They don't have a home at all. They just travel from place to place to place all the time. Okay, so nomads, that's where I'm at right now. In northern Africa, may drink camel blood mixed with camel milk to sustain them on long desert journeys. Okay, let's stop for a second. Ew. Okay, so blood, ew, yuck. But if you think about the desert for a second in your head. You probably see a lot of sand, right? Very little trees, if any trees. It might just be no trees, no animals really, other than maybe scorpions or little things like that, but nothing. Oh, well, that would be a good thing, but it takes a while to find an oasis sometimes, you know.
A pool.
Pool of water and sometimes it's an imaginary one, right? It's not even real.
Like you can see it, but then when you go there, it's not there.
It's not there.
And they keep on seeing it, and then we have this book. And like it's just a book, and like it has a picture of like the desert, and then these two guys driving a car, basically, and they're thinking water, and then you turn the like a thin flap, and then it shows them diving, but then hitting sand.
Oh no. It wasn't water, it was sand. Because when they heat in the sand, it looks like it's wavy, like water.
Road, like you can
Yeah,
see
you can see it on the road. So okay, so anyway, They drank the blood because didn't have any food with them, right? There's nothing growing out there like vegetables and stuff. I know. They didn't have a Walmart out there. There was nowhere to go eat.
It's like this, like, set up the blood.
Milk is good for you, but it doesn't give you energy because, you need food really to give you energy. So that's why they did that. Okay, just to help them survive, right?
I'm sure they use milk to get rid of the taste.
Maybe that's a good point.
Or
Okay,
to
let's
make
keep
it more
going.
like you said, in-
Camel hair is light and strong, thus it is useful for clothes, blankets, tents, and rugs. In Arab cultures, the camel symbolizes endurance and patience. Endurance just means like not giving up, right? If you're going on a long journey, rather than just going, I can't do it, I'm just gonna stay right here and die. You just keep going, right? You have a purpose to go to, wherever
That'd
you're
be
headed.
So fun to ride a camel everywhere.
I don't
Wait,
know.
It'd be like riding a horse, kind of.
They're a
Can
little
you-
more floppy
Can
than
you drink
bumpy.
water from an oasis?
No, I don't know. That's interesting.
If they make it
Camels?
filtered.
Camels can go a long time without water, though. They can go a long time without food too. That's
How
that's why
Hear this.
they're a symbol of endurance because they
And,
don't.
like they
they give out.
use camels to travel very far.
So we're gonna start with Tommy, and everybody's gonna take a turn here. Looking at, remember this Roman numeral 2 represents the first sentence of the paragraph. It's the topic sentence, right? So look at the first sentence. It says, humans, this is on the second paragraph. Humans have used camels for millennia. So what are the key words there, Tommy? What do you think we should put?
Human.
Yes, humans. What else?
Millennia.
Yes, there's one more word though, before we write that one.
Youth.
I think so too. Because we know we're talking about camels, but here's what we could do.
With the camels, you can like put a C in their circle.
Ah, you did it right when you were saying that. Okay, go ahead and write this down. Millennia.
Oh wait.
What is millennia again?
Either 1,000 or more.
Thousands. There you go. Thousands, because millennium is 1,000.
Okay, so first we're doing
Humans used, and the C here is for camels, and if it helps you to circle the C and your title up at the top there. Humans, yes. Used, C, millennia. That's good,
Why?
Tommy. You know how to find the words.
Human means like it has man's at the end and woman has
I don't know.
man. And
Well,
woman.
man.
We go like this. We say this to our grandma. Man.
That's cute.
And then me and my grandma would jump around and be like, point at
That's
our
cute.
grandma. It's
That's cute. This one, regular number 1, is our second sentence. So Rebecca, it's okay. I'll leave it here. Your sentence says they have made.
And I wrote on the number 1.
Oh no! You know what? Oh, and you're in pen too,
I
huh?
can just go down, add 1 extra.
What if you drew an arrow from here to the top like that?
Yeah.
But then what is he gonna do for the second one?
Then maybe
I know.
you can do the second one next to Roman numeral 2 and then draw an arrow down. So they're supposed to switch.
It's like
Will that help you remember?
Yeah. I also can just add an extra extra line.
You
Well,
could, I just don't want it to
What's this?
confuse you
What's this?
though.
Rebecca.
What, I kind of think it would be better to put it up here.
Life.
You'll see your arrow and you'll remember. Okay, so put the next one up here to help you remember. Okay, so Rebecca, what about the next sentence?
They have mainly been trained as pack animals, but also for raising them.
Yes.
Mainly.
Okay, let's keep thinking, what else do you see there?
Trained.
Trained, that's a good one.
Hack.
Warfare.
Warfare,
I already have the 3 underlined.
I don't know if we need mainly.
I think
Racing.
There you go.
Yes.
Trained, racing, and
racing
warfare.
would be like draw like a small camel for animals, or like draw like a big old bird or something.
You can if that helps you. I'm just gonna put trained,
T-R-A.
racing, warfare. But if you need to draw a picture or do whatever, remember your keyword outlines can all be different, whatever makes sense to you.
But that's what I underlined last year, so I'm just
So,
gonna stick with that.
You can stick with that. You can stick with that. Cause we, sometimes even when I do it again, I pick different words, so it's up to you. Okay, yeah, racing and warfare. Well, Tommy's writing. You're doing great, Tommy. Juliana, look at the next sentence. Your sentence says,
But I know we're on the number 2, so we are on. Okay, got it. They can be taught to pull plows. I can't say plows and carts. That's it. Pull
pull,
plows,
plows,
carts.
carts. I think so too. I like it. Pull,
I like
plows. You can put taught. Like I said, you guys make it your own. So if you like taught better,
I could be
you
like,
could.
draw an arrow or like pot, like
Will that remind you?
do that.
Okay. As long as you can remember, but you know, when you go to write your paragraph,
You're
if
like,
you
"Wait,
forget,
what does that mean?"
you can go back and look. You know what I mean? To help you remember.
You're like, what does that mean?
Cause sometimes I do that too. I'll do a little symbol and I'm like, what in the world is that? I have no idea.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
learn this?
I practiced it. I did, cause I actually had to take this class myself in order to get trained on how to teach you guys how to do it. And so I did, yeah.
So I could teach someone how to do
You could. You definitely could. You got a classroom right here.
it. Are you
Have your
still
own class.
recording?
Oh, yeah.
Mark?
It's only for her though, so. Well, I mean, I'll put it on Google Classroom, so it's not like it's, like, I'm not gonna share it on Facebook or something like that.
What if you didn't? You're like, oh dang it, that's not Google Classroom. It's on Facebook.
Whoopsie. Let's look at when you're ready, Tommy, you're gonna do the next sentence there after that
Oh, I
part.
wouldn't do it. Just kidding.
We're on, oh, that's an easy one. There you go. Good, Tommy. Your sentence is gonna say, camel milk is highly nutritious. That's where we are.
I'm just gonna write it because I already know.
Okay. Milk, good.
Highly
Yeah.
nutrition.
Yeah, I think you could do milk highly nutritious.
It was like I put 3 L's. and
That's
then,
3.
Like a thing.
Milk highly.
Nutritious.
No.
I just put a C with a thing around this one.
Oops, did I spell nutritious? I think I spelled that wrong. I think it's T-I. It is.
Highly.
Yeah, there you go. Here, I can help you spell that. Let's see where you're at. Milk, comma, highly is next. It's H-I-G-H.
Done.
Okay.
No, I just have to.
L-Y. And then comma, and then nutritious is N-U. T-R-I. T-I-O-U-S. There you go. Good. The next one's for you, Rebecca. Let's see. It says, where are we? Oh, you get a fun one.
Here and is
Thought.
Thought to be
Medicinal. That's a weird word, medicinal. Mhm. Yeah,
Medicinal
Yeah.
means medicine.
yeah, but in a different order, right? Start. Yes. What did you say, Tommy?
Medicinal, we could like, since it means like medicine, we could draw like a pill.
Oh, you could, but I think we have enough room for one more word, so we could. And if you guys wanna put medicine instead of medicinal,
am.
yeah, that makes it a
want
little
to do
easier
that
to
because it's
remember.
So long.
Yeah,
ago.
you're
Medicine instead of medicinal.
Med, how do you spell med? I did medicinal.
You can do medicinal,
right
cause you
word.
can hear the, root word of that word is medicine. You can hear it in there.
Like medicine,
Mhm.
medicinal.
Medicine, yeah, I just was checking to make sure I spelled it right, and I did.
Africa, C with a circle, urine, medicine.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's put a C with a circle so that we don't think it's people urine, right?
So and then the other one.
So we know it's
C-
camel urine.
For three, I put C with a circle, milk, highly nutritious.
Mm, that's another good idea. Cause when you go to write it, you don't wanna think that maybe it's a different milk. You wanna know it's the camel's milk, right? And here we wanna know it's the camel's urine and not a different.
Yeah, I did it. Oh, that's kidding.
That's good thinking. And then you wanna put medicine or do you want medicinal?
Yes.
Okay, so it's M-E, I'll help you spell it. D-I-C-I-N-E. Good. Rebecca, yours is next. Let's go, girls.
I have the same song
Next.
as her again. Wait, I'm not taking my shoes off, but I remember I have the same.
Oh yeah, you did the urine one. Okay, so it's your turn, Juliana. That's
I'm saying your
crazy. You guys are so cute. Ouch. Was that your knee? Ah, your sentence is, in many Middle Eastern countries, camel meat is served at feasts. Countries?
Middle Eastern?
Yeah, let's do that instead of countries.
Or feasts. I don't know.
Yeah, those are all good
countries.
keywords.
Camel, see,
Circle,
I like
meat.
I know.
Well, hold on, she's thinking.
Wait, did we already do? Wait. So what did we do for the other one? Did we do drink, blood?
Oh no, we're not on that one yet.
So
So Middle Eastern is the name. It's like a proper noun.
countries.
Well, think about this, Middle Eastern. I think you said Middle East, which makes sense to me to put that. But it's the name of an area, so
Oh, I
it's
said Middle
actually
East.
one word, even though it's two.
It could be
I meant to
C.
say Middle Eastern.
It could be C with a circle around it and meat
And
and feast.
yeah, I think so. We can count Middle Eastern as one word, and then C with a circle, and then meat and feast. But I'm wondering if you should just put Middle East, and so when you write it, you can say in the Middle East instead of Eastern, because that doesn't sound.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Okay, so
Yes,
put
yes, yes.
Middle East.
Can I just put meat?
You can
And then also.
C circle meat
Feast.
and feast.
Okay, Middle East.
You can put mid or middle, because remember, if
And
it's,
I like served feast.
okay,
Oops.
I think it's important to tell where though, because we just mentioned Africa in the sentence before that. And now we're talking about a different area of the world, Middle East. That's like Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, all of those types of countries over there in the Middle East, basically.
Done.
I'm finished. Like 10, 27.
Okay.
Looking at me. No, you finished.
Meat. Oh yeah.
You finished.
Okay.
And
Oh, Juliana did that one. And then feasts, I can help you with that word.
Wait,
Feasts. Good. Back to you, Tommy. Okay, girls, pay attention. Tommy gets the really disgusting one.
Yeah.
Nomads. Nomads in northern Africa may drink camel blood mixed with camel milk to sustain them on long desert journeys. Listen, guys, this one's going to be hard. There's a lot of good keywords in there, so it's going to be hard to decide. Think about what it's mainly about.
What?
Blood and milk. That's mainly about the blood and the milk. And then what does the blood and the milk do?
Help you survive.
Sustain.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Sustain.